name is Anthony Delfi. I am an elevator operator on a building on the Upper West Side of Manhattan, and I've been doing it since 2004. Tough to say. I think theater is in a lot of our lives. If you grew up in the New York City area, I think you had a little bit of theater in your life growing up, even if it was through school, if it was through other people in your lives. So I think I had that a little bit in childhood. And then, like a lot of people, it went away completely as I became an adult, as I became a working class 9 to 5 kind of guy. The presence of theater was probably no more than that of your average tourist coming to New York City, maybe something to occasionally indulge in, but it wasn't a big presence in my life, no. Already been taking some courses at the 32BJ Training Fund, which is a setup where they offer lots of classes in a wide variety of subjects to help guys like me try and get a leg up on maybe some things that they missed out on early on. The working theater was there advertising for a class and kind of caught my eye. And I remember actually the first time I went to try it, I was a little too late and I had to wait a whole year again. And when I finally did it, it was one of the best things I ever did. I was doing nothing particularly special. I was actually at home, and I'm sorry to say this, but the answer is no more clever than I was playing with cats when I finally got the news that I had been selected for the Mark Commission Fund, for the Mark Plesent Commission Fund. I immediately made sure not to throw them in the air. I placed them down gently and got very excited and called my wife pretty much right away. That's probably the most loaded question because it's an answer that's been, first of all, wasn't an answer that even popped into my mind because it wasn't a question I was ever asking myself. Then there's a whole phase where, like, do I even have a right to answer that question? Am I a playwright? And I think the answer is yes, I am. And what it means to me is I found something, and I found something that I'm good at and that I enjoy very much. And even more than that, I've found a way to make other people happy and simply just expressing what's apparently been in here the whole time. And if it wasn't for this fun and if it wasn't for this program, I never would have discovered that. So yeah, just sharing it out there it's been incredible. I love bringing the fantastic to the mundane. I like taking everyday normal people and putting them in as crazy situations as possible. And what that has tended to mean for me has led to a very science fiction slant to all of my writing. So I love bringing sci-fi to the stage. I love bringing normal people with normal perspectives and normal emotional responses into the most incredible mind-bending situations that I could possibly convey on a stage. I think what I'm most looking forward to is seeing how deep I can go, seeing how far I can take this, how much talent do I have, and how much of that talent is there, and how much skill am I willing to work at to build? How much work am I really willing to put in? I've never challenged myself like this, certainly not this late in life, and I'm just want to see what I'm made of. I want to see what. Do I have the goods? Can I really write? Let's see. Let's find out, because it's too fun to not find out. And I can't wait to see what I come up with, and I can't wait to share it with everybody. So yeah, bring it on. I'm looking forward to the challenge.